So, welcome to Cuts and Bruises Barbershop. This is the Regal Gentlemen Instagram and YouTube channel featuring myself. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing a lovely forward facing haircut this time. Last week we did something that was quite long at the front and going back. This time I'm going to leave it quite long at the front and going forward with some sort of graduated texture going through the top there. We're not going to do it as short as last time on the back and sides. We're going to maybe take it down to a half and then just taper it around the edges just to give the haircut some longevity. It's going to be pretty simple, but it's going to be versatile again. So he's going to be able to wear it back if he wants to wear it back, or wear it forward if he wants to wear it forward. What me and Ben said is that we're actually going to leave it a little bit shorter just at the front, so that for the first 2-3 weeks of the haircut you can actually wear it forward, but then afterwards, once it starts growing out, he's got something there to push back, and he's got the option of having 2 haircuts even 6 weeks into the haircut, which is always a good thing, yeah? Photos are a great way of explaining what sort of haircut you want, but sometimes the angles of a photo don't necessarily give off the best impression to the barber. So Ben here has a lot of hair, but it's quite fine. So a half or a skin fade or a 1 or a 2 on a photo of someone has really thick hair might look a lot different to someone who doesn't have really thick hair. So the best way to overcome that sort of harshness that you probably weren't looking for is to just ask the barber to take it down to maybe a 2 or a couple of numbers higher than what you originally want, and then you can see how it looks, and then it can always just be tapered down in the edges to give it that nice sharp finish, and that way you're not going to get any nasty surprises. So by sectioning where I sectioned it, and just slowly scissor over combing and fading it up there, we've created a slight sort of like a faded undercut, is what I kind of like to say. The one where you kind of usually see it is just a guard being run straight up, and there's no connection, there's no fade, there's no graduation at all through the side areas, and it's kind of almost just straight up, follow the curvature of the head, and then you've just got a long mound of hair, which doesn't necessarily look good, definitely doesn't grow out nicely, and yeah, just doesn't complement the face shape at all, because you don't really want to see the curvature of the head too much. So by leaving that section and just scissoring up, we've kind of created a bit of a fade there, and it's all kind of nice and soft, but you've still got the length there. And when you kind of comb it forward, it all kind of just blends in a little bit. What we'll do is just slice it through, and that will just take away some of that bulkiness there. some of Cuts and Bruises sea salt spray, just to give it a little bit of texture, a little bit of stiffness. And then what we're going to do is diffuse it. So what diffusing does is it actually just diffuses the air as it comes out. So rather than blasting the hair, we're diffusing the hair, so it slows it down and just allows for us to kind of just scrunch and work that hair into a sort of a messy, more sort of natural sort of finish. The only way you'd really get that is if you were to come out of the shower and just allow your hair to naturally dry, which is a way that you can use a sea salt spray as well. You can put it in, just allow it to naturally dry, but by scrunching and adding the heat, it kind of puts it into a bit of a style rather than it drying limp or flat against the head. Yeah, so as you can see, we've kind of left quite a lot of length there. I've just taken it down just so it doesn't fall down to the rise when you wear it down. Yeah. And if you want, you can easily just throw that up. If you just like apply a bit of hot air on that fringe there, then we'll just start, just flip over. As well as the sea salt, which adds really natural texture, so it doesn't look like there's anything in the hair, it just kind of looks like your hair's a little dry. What you can do is actually add a little bit of styling powder. So the way we do this is literally just sprinkle it into the hair. And like any product, I would always say add a little bit, add more as you go along, so don't cake it, because then you might end up putting too much. You then kind of just slowly work it into the hair. And again, with fine hair, it can sit quite limp and flat, so a styling powder which really gets in between the hair, under the hair and stuff, you can see already the volume it's given it. And you see what I mean with the fade? Yeah, it doesn't go straight up into the curvature of the head, which is never a great look. Yeah, wicked. Lovely, thank you. There we go.